Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going to be reviewing half of the Jazwares first ever FNAF plush wave. Um, I just have the lights off right now because I want to show the glowing in the dark ability on these, which Puppet is going to be in this video, but she doesn't have any glowing features obviously because she has no eyes. So yeah, I just wanted to show the glowing on these before it runs out, and I'm actually going to get these in a darker area so you can see them even better. So I'm not sure how well this is going to look once this video is actually posted, but right now on my phone it looks really good, and trust me, in person it looks even cooler. I think if you don't have these guys, you need to get these because the glowing feature is just, it's such a nice touch. Not only do these plush look amazing, but they have a really cool feature with them, and it's honestly kind of scary at night as well, seeing these just staring at you across your room. But yeah, you can see Bonnie here looking really nice, and then Freddy also looking really good. The only thing I would complain about the glowing feature is I don't know if maybe there's like a better glowing material. I'm not a glowing expert, but I don't know if there's maybe a better material that you could use to have it glow longer, because I will say the day I first got these, I had these sitting in my window for like 5 hours, just letting the sun charge them up, and they glowed really nice, but the glowing wore out after maybe about 45 to like an hour long, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour. So if there's any possible way in the future for them to have the glowing longer, that would be really nice. But nonetheless, it does look really, really cool. And I gotta say, it's such a nice feature, like I said, for these guys to have not only great looks, but also a cool feature. Because with Funko, it was just based on their looks. They didn't really have any gimmicks to them. So it's cool that these are actually something new. And not only something new to the FNAF line, but new to me. I didn't even know plush could have glowing on them. So yeah, that's enough yapping about how much I like the glowing. Now we're going to talk about how much I love these plush. Um, I guess we'll start off with Puppet. Or actually, I'll start off by saying this. These were all $15. I got them all at GameStop. They are in Target, but my Target is really terrible at stocking stuff, so I couldn't find them there. So hopefully down the line sometime I can go find Foxy and Chica because I really want those two. But I guess for now we'll just start off with Puppet, because in my opinion Puppet is probably the worst of the wave, but don't get me wrong, the plush is still amazing. We'll start off with the tags, which if you've seen my Nightmare On plush review video, you'll know that I really like these tags. I think it's really reminiscent of just the nostalgic 2016 OG FNAF merch, which it's really simple, but in a good way. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say about this first wave because, I mean, there's not much to say about the first wave of characters for FNAF merch most of the time because they're really simple characters. There's not much for you to mess up on or do correctly. The only problem with my plush, just like, I guess, quality control wise, they had another puppet, but it was like terribly deformed. So I had to settle with this one, which does have a minor stitching issue, or it has a little bit of a black stitching on the lip. But, I mean, I'm fine with that than having a deformed looking puppet instead of that. Yeah, I guess I might as well compare the Funko plush as well. So let me grab Funko's puppet. So, as you can tell, the Funko plush are a lot smaller. In like fat wise, they are pretty much about the same height. This puppet is a little bit taller than Jazwares puppet, but like I said, with these are definitely a lot bigger because these are supposed to be based off, like, if you were to actually get these in the FNAF what's it called, like, gift area, you know what I mean, prize counter, that's what it is. But yeah, which, like I said in the Nightmare On video, they did a amazing job at that. these do really look like they are straight from the plush counter, especially Freddy and Bonnie and Chica and Foxy, but I'll get into those in a second. But yeah, Puppet, I mean, it's the Puppet. Um, I will say I do prefer Funko's the way they did the eyes on it. I think Jazwares is better overall, but I do think Funko did the eyes a little better. That's really my only complaint with this plush is that the eyes are a little they kind of look like Pizza Hut symbols. I just realized that they're like a little boxy, and Funko's kind of was more accurate, so I do like that a lot more. Um, yeah, really soft plush as well. I should probably mention that these guys are all insanely soft. The buttons are actually buttons, unlike on Funko's, they're just circles, just white circles. But these actually have the detailing. And not only is there's embroidering around it, but you would think this whole middle area is like printed or something. But the white on the inside is like the same material as the rest of the body. And then the little black dots on the inside of the button is actually embroidering, which is just really nice detail that they didn't have to add, but they did. And I guess one other thing I could complain about, I don't know if maybe this is just my puppet, but you can tell she's kind of a hunchback. Yeah, that posture is not good, but that might just be my puppet. But still, this is like an easy 9 out of 10 plush for sure. It's super great. I really think the only problem with it is the eyes. I think they could have been a little better. And now we have Bonnie, and just for a quick comparison, next to the Funko Bonnie, because I just realized I kind of blabbered a lot on Puppet in the glowing section. So I'm not trying to make this video too long, but yeah, easily the Jazwares plush is better. I think I don't even have to say this, but I will. I think the entire Jazwares line is way better than Funko's Wave 1 line. And honestly, this might be a crazy thing to say because I know a lot of people love Sanchi. I think these are easily like the best iterations of plush we've ever gotten of these characters. Like, this is easily the best Bonnie plush ever, and this is the best Freddy plush ever, the best Puppet plush ever out of any company. These are easily the best. They're cheap, affordable, they look great, they feel great. They're just really good. But yeah, I guess obviously the main difference from Funko's is the coloring. Funko used more of like a darker purple. On my camera, this is showing up like kind of more blue, which is kind of accurate, but it is like a lighter purple in person, which I'm not complaining about because it looks really good. And also, I didn't mention that, but there is beads in all of the bottoms of these on Freddy and the Puppet as well, and Nightmare On. But yeah, Bonnie, like I said with Puppet, there's not much to say about these characters because they're super basic, but I think they did these really well. Oh, I guess that is one thing I forgot to mention. The nose is actually soft. It's not plastic like all of the other companies did. They had plastic noses, which really sucked because you can see on my Freddy, especially as a young kid when I was playing with these a lot, the noses, you drop them, the paint would chip, they'd get all scratchy. So it's actually really cool that they made these soft noses so there's not really any damage to be done there. So that's really nice. The bow tie looks amazing. It's not really a scratchy material, but it's not like super soft. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like this like whole body material, but it's something different. That is the same with Freddy. He has like a different material from this bow tie and the actual like fabric they use. I guess one nitpick, which it's not really a complaint, it's just a nitpick I have. I don't really like the square, I think like pupils they are, look they have on their eyes. Like, let me explain that. You can see on Funko's, they just had like the small little white dots on their eyes, but Jazwares has these like small little white rectangles. I kind of like the dots a little better, but it's not too crazy. It's just a nitpick I have. And I guess it would have been nice for them to include a tail, but I think this is okay how it is. It looks really nice. Sadly, the way I found this guy, this was the only Bonnie they had, and his ear was bent back a little, so mine's kind of bent. And this one is actually cool because there's stitching in it so it bends like Bonnie in the actual game. So yeah, really cool. I mean, this is easily like a 9.5 out of 10. Super, super cool. And now we have the main man himself, the final plush, Freddy Fazbear, which I gotta say, I think this is probably my favorite Jazwares plush so far from the ones I own. Way better than Funko's Freddy. You can see, like, the detail on it is a lot better, looks more higher quality. The colors are actually correct. They use, like, really light shades of brown on Funko's Freddy, but this has more, like, dark brown, some light brown, but still the accurate color. Just overall looks really cool. I don't have any complaints about Jazwares Freddy plush. I guess, as you can tell, Funko's hat on Freddy kind of like split over the years. That's just from him getting old. So I really hope that that doesn't happen with Jazwares. And also, one thing about the hat and the bow tie, it actually uses like this shiny material. I'm not sure how well that is showing up on my camera, but it uses like this shiny material on the hat and on the bow tie. You can kind of see it there. So it's really cool. And it uses like a different type of material from, like I said, Bonnie's bow tie. So yeah, it's really cool. I just gotta say, this is an easy 10 out of 10 plush. Just looks so cool. So yeah, so far, the Jazwares FNAF plush line has been insanely great. I highly recommend them. If you can go find them, definitely go get them, because like I said, these are really just amazing plush and way better than Funko and any other company. Like I said before, I can't stress that enough how good these plush are. Like, I'm being serious. Go buy these right now. So yeah, I'm just really excited for the next wave. They showed it off like a few months ago now, I think, and they look really good, so I can't wait for that next wave. Man, to get that mango plush, that'll be super cool. But yeah, I know this isn't a Halloween type video, but once I got these guys, I knew I had to do a review on these, so the next video, I promise, will be a Halloween video. I just had to make this video real quick. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.